You wanna go outside? What's going on, guys? We are doing some flying again. Got the dog with me once more and looking pretty nerdy with the backpack and the chest mount. But we're gonna go to the bike park, try to do a lap around the bike track. Pump track, freestyle run, I don't know, it's called a couple things. All right, we're gonna give you 3 angles this time. The Hero 9 mounted to the drone, it's the big screen. The bottom right is gonna be the goggle point of view. And then the left side is just a GoPro filming me. And I was curious to see if I moved around or swayed at all. Yeah, not too bad. A little bit windy, probably 12 or 15 miles an hour out here. So it was a little sketchy taking off, but you can see some remnants of a pump track here. It's definitely a really fun time. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend bringing your bike out. There's some stuff up here, tons of snow, so I didn't want to go too much higher. I was just afraid to drop it and all that water. But again, some really good mountain biking jumps and berms and a couple pump tracks. So we'll come back here for sure this summer when it's melting, and then hopefully to follow some people. But so far so good. It's getting a little far away, but the signal is perfect. I can't believe how strong it is. I think Grand Junction was just a fluke, because since then it's been really it's been perfect basically. And this isn't very far, maybe 100 yards from where I'm flying from, but still. Going a little bit faster now, getting used to it. Pretty fun. Gonna go out and check out some of the houses. The dog does not like this thing still, but he's getting used to it slowly but surely. I'm gonna shoot that gap eventually, but today wasn't the day for it, so we'll come back when there's a lot less snow. Probably another 2 or 3 months. We're actually getting a big storm tonight, tomorrow. That'll make it interesting, but still trying to bank those turns and just turn faster and sharper. You gotta do, elevate, yaw, and roll all at the same time to get nice smooth turns. It was fun to try to follow that berm, that patch of dirt you could see back there. And let's go up this road. The trail to actually ride this area starts up here on the right. It's actually harder to see than I thought with all the snow there, but I think it's a little bit higher up. I turned it in too early. But again, eventually we'll do a full run through here with a biker, without a biker, all that good stuff. Got a couple people in mind already who'd be good models for that. Yeah, getting smoother on the sticks. Researching some more about that Real Steady software. A lot of these FPV people use it, and it's just an extra bit of stabilization on the shot. And I know it looks really smooth right now, but it's hard to believe, but it can get just a little bit better and have a little bit of motion blur to it. So it might be worth investing in that software. I'm not sure yet. So far, I need to just improve my flying more than spending money on software that'll hide my mistakes. I need to get smoother on the sticks and make these continuous banking turns that are consistent. I think that's the key word, is predictable, and you don't have to pull out or abort because you flew too tight or too wide. Tried to get a little close to this tree just to see what would happen. Pretty stable, but again, a little wind gust and it would just probably push it right into that tree, and it would be really tough to get it out. So didn't want to hover there too long. It'd be really cool to do some flips over that one. I think that's the next big thing on the FPV list, is to learn some flips and rolls. And I know Joshua Bardwell has some good videos about getting into that freestyle acro stuff, so I'll definitely check those out before trying it myself. But getting a little low on battery, so we're going to land it just to be safe. And again, try not to get any rocks in the propeller motors. My buddy Joe just got one up in his motor, or the bell that covers the motor, and yeah, not good. We'll take the GoPro Hero 9 off, and it will just be the drone with the FPV cameras. Wow, it is so much lighter without that camera on there. I'm definitely really inexperienced, but you can tell immediately how much lighter it is. Big difference. A lot more faster, a lot more agile. I did manage to get a couple seconds worth of this point of view. It's really interesting, again, how little your fingers move, but it's just constant adjustment. So I'll try to zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. And there goes the camera. Landed in a good spot, but yeah, we'll turn that off. We'll go full FPV feed, and again, a lot lighter. The battery lasts a lot longer. This is a really fun way to fly. I know people probably get too into it, but they call it, it's relaxing. It is relaxing. It's pretty enjoyable not to worry about filming and not worry about the camera, and just kind of go wherever the drone wants to go and find gaps. Kind of like snowmobiling, actually. If you're snowmobiling up in the woods and you're not sure where you're going, you have to keep your momentum up and go forward, but you're always looking left to right and scanning and looking where you want to go and seeing where your options are and having a plan B. And this is kind of similar in that I don't know where I'm flying. I'm just going to go forward and try to find the open spaces and see what happens and not crash it. But yeah, pretty fun. Let's go. I think we went up. Nope. I promise it feels so much faster in the goggles than watching the video. I know I can buy a second pair of goggles and give them to a friend and they can watch the same flight I'm seeing, so it'd be cool to offer that to some people. It's probably a little motion sickness disorienting, but I think it'd be fun to wear these and see what it's like to be on the drone. Basically, that's why it's called first person view. FPV for short. Nice little pass down this road. I think this is, yeah, man, I really wanted to film this car. I was really debating, just kind of trying to get really close to her, but I knew that wasn't the right thing to do. So we'll get a model or an actor and get her on a bicycle or something and try to film someone we have more control of. But nice little swooping line by the fence post. Again, it felt much closer in the goggles than on the video, but I like when they're back to back like that. Seems like that's where that's where at least some of the cool videos come from, is those long continuous shots that are entertaining the whole time. You're not just flying randomly, but you're on this, I don't know, on a route basically, and it looks like it's all planned out and meticulous. To me, this just looks more random and abstract, but we're getting there. Turning has been pretty difficult. I like those bank turns like that, and then going underneath the tree. That's a bit of an accident, but we'll take it. I think we go back and do it again because it was fun. Yeah, going around, take the outside, swoop wide, and then go underneath this tree. This will be a fun little lap to do in the future. Take a left there. Too late. Yeah, that'll be we can make a little miniature race course. It's amazing how loud that thing is when it gets close to your head, man. It buzzes, and I know it's not going to hit me, or I'm pretty sure it's not going to hit me, but it's still a little freaky. Even the footage looks a little more freestyle-like. Just that banking turn right there looked a lot better without the GoPro on it. Let's not get any rocks in the motors, and we'll just land it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you for video number 6.